Welcome to Deep Dive, the podcast where we explore transformative ideas and emerging tech trends reshaping our world. I'm your host, Ben, and today, we're diving into a topic that's changing how we look at technology and connectivity. Not just in our homes or on our phones, but in our cars. Now, in the West, we often think of cars and phones as two completely separate things. A car is a vehicle, a long-term investment designed to get us from point A to point B. A phone? Well, that's a personal gadget, something we replace every couple of years to keep up with new tech. But what if a car could be as dynamic, upgradable, and integrated into our daily digital lives as our smartphones? Today, we're talking about how China is thinking in exactly these terms, viewing cars not as separate entities but as integral parts of a larger digital ecosystem. In this mindset, cars are more like smartphones on wheels. And this approach is already reshaping the industry. So, why is this such a big deal? Well, China's leapfrogging in technology, particularly with electric vehicles, is happening fast, and it's transforming cars into connected, personalized devices that function like luxury smartphones. Companies like Xiaomi, BYD, and NIO aren't just building cars, they're integrating them into a digital lifestyle. In fact, the way they're designing cars allows for the kind of personalization, feature updates, and seamless connectivity that's usually reserved for our most trusted gadgets. In China, cars are now seen as an extension of the digital world, a connected space where apps, interfaces, and personalized settings create a richer user experience. Imagine your car sharing data with your home, monitoring your fitness devices, or seamlessly transferring navigation from your phone to your car's dashboard. All of it integrating like one cohesive digital environment. And let's consider something interesting. As a Chinese consumer, you don't think of a car, a smartphone, or a wearable device as separate. Instead, you're entering an ecosystem that links your personal tech into one seamless experience. The West has been slower to embrace this concept, often keeping cars and digital devices distinct. Western automakers tend to think of vehicles as traditional, durable goods that stand apart from rapidly evolving personal tech. But this is where China's forward-thinking strategy is changing the game. By seeing every device, cars included, as part of a single, integrated digital ecosystem, Chinese companies are creating products that are deeply interconnected, feature-rich, and, crucially, affordable. One incredible example of this shift is Xiaomi. Known for affordable, high-quality consumer electronics, Xiaomi recently moved into electric vehicles, bringing its expertise in smart tech to the automotive space. They're making cars that are super featureful, yet super cheap. And this is a trend among Chinese automakers, designing high-tech cars that are accessible. It's not about making the most expensive vehicle, but about creating one with immense value that's also integrated into a digital life. It's no wonder that traditional automakers are starting to feel the heat. Even Ford's CEO couldn't resist the allure of a Xiaomi EV. And let's face it, there's a growing realization among Western industry leaders. China isn't just catching up, it's redefining the very relationship between cars and our personal technology. Imagine a future where, if you don't speak or read Chinese, you could be missing out on this innovative ecosystem entirely. As Chinese tech solutions grow more advanced, and in some cases more affordable, we may find ourselves needing to navigate a language barrier just to access these cutting-edge products. This shift could mean that the West misses out on some of the most cost-effective, innovative tools, not because they're unavailable, but because they're built for a different audience with a different language. The big takeaway here is that China's approach to tech isn't just about individual products. It's about creating a digital ecosystem that seamlessly integrates every part of a user's life. The car, rather than being an isolated, unchanging investment, is evolving into a personalized digital experience, a luxury smartphone on wheels, if you will. So, as we look to the future of transportation and technology, it's worth considering how this approach might influence Western markets. Will we continue to view cars as separate from our digital lives? Or will the pressure to keep up with China push us toward a more connected, ecosystem-driven model? Only time will tell. Thanks for tuning in to Deep Dive. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to subscribe and stay updated on the latest in tech and innovation. Until next time, I'm Ben, and remember to keep exploring, because the future of tech is more connected than we might realize.